Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. It's been a while since the last episode. A lot has been going on. I had a great birthday. Thank you everybody for your support and your blessings. It's great to be part of this community. I had lots of insights in this birthday, and I would like to share some of them with you. I moved to Berlin from Israel about 2 years ago. I'll tell that story because there's a lot of incredible miracles that happened when I moved, but that's for a different episode. So I moved here with my family, my 3 children, and my beautiful wife, and we came here. And my beautiful wife. Why do I have to say she's beautiful? Why did I just say that? Because that's what I think. Okay, whatever. I get embarrassed by myself. So I moved here, and after I moved, 2 of my best ever students came also. I helped them move. I helped them find an apartment and helped them get organized. It's a great city. Berlin is an amazing city with lots of music and great people, and it's a really special place. So they moved here, and we started a band together. We did all kinds of stuff together. The Tempelhof Sessions podcast. They're really amazing. A drummer and a guitar player. And things changed. I started this channel and my courses and my Bass Pro organization, the company, the courses, and I was not really interacting with them too much musically. I mean, we were still hanging out every now and then, but I started to focus mainly on this. And yesterday they invited me to a jam session. Yesterday was the actual birthday, and a friend of them celebrates on the exact same day, and he invited me, so I came to someone else's birthday to celebrate my birthday, which was really, really funny. And obviously I was the oldest guy in the room, twice their age, but it was fun. And there was a jam session, and I played a song and another song, and it was really fun. Then we were sitting down and talking, and Daniel, one of these students, former students, he's a beast, and he told me, since you moved to Berlin, you became old. I feel that you got older. And he meant not going out, not being that available. And at first I was defending myself. I said, hey man, when you knew me in Israel, we were living in this village next to the wife of my wife's parents, and we had help, 3 children. So I let myself go sometimes. Okay, bye guys, see you later. You're with your grandmother or whatever. I had more free time. Now in Berlin, we're all alone. So we do it all by ourselves. So every time you see me, okay, I just had to leave my wife and my kids alone. So that doesn't happen a lot, except last night, right? So then this morning I thought about it, and I was like, that's not true. That's not the reason he feels I'm old. The reason is because I'm focusing on what I think matters, and that's family and Bass Pro, the channel, the courses. And it hit me that it took me many, many years to achieve that focus. And that's what I wanted to talk about in today's episode, because back when I started to play, I thought playing with everybody, as much gigs and with as much people as possible, is the best solution to get better. And many of the situations I was in were not good for me. All kinds of toxic bands and setups, and I thought that's normal. For many, many years, I thought that's normal, and it took me 42 years, I guess, to understand that it doesn't work like that. And I'll try to explain. So I was in all kinds of bands, and some of them were really bad to me. Not a good environment, not a healthy environment, not money-wise, artistic-wise, or just a personal bad vibes. And again, I thought it's normal. And I remember making lists to myself, okay, never play with this guy, never record with this band, bad vibes. And before I wrote down these lists, I used to forget. Okay, 3 months passed since I last played with these guys. Now I'm like, they're calling me and I'm like, okay, maybe it wasn't that bad. I forgot. Maybe it wasn't that bad. And then I have the same bad experience. And it happened many, many times with many different bands or projects. And when I made these lists, it helped. It helped. But I don't think that's the message I want you guys to walk with today. Because, okay, making a list is okay. But we can still forget, still get involved with new, lists are good for what happened, to remember not to repeat mistakes. But how can we know that before, like when we have a new project? How can we avoid these situations, these toxic situations? And I think that after 42 years, I can say that the best way to avoid these toxic, bad situations is coming in advance with the knowledge of you don't need anyone else to feel proud of yourself. You don't need anyone else to tell you that you're good, to show you affection, to give you love. You don't need, it can only come from you. Not even from your wife, from your kids. It can only come from you. When you love yourself, when you feel comfortable, when you're proud, when you can analyze what you play and say, okay, that was good, that was not good, I need to get better at this, I need to get better at this. Only then, when it's independent, only then you can be ready for any other situation. Even if it's toxic, you can get out of it. Or you can stay in it and figure it out. But that only happens when you have true self-awareness and confidence, when you're present. You don't need anybody else to tell you if you're good or bad. You need to know it by yourself. You need to know that you need to have self-worth. That's really, really important, to have self-worth without any external, any external people or events or experiences telling you that. You need to feel self-worth. So when you're in a bad situation, you can say, okay, I'd rather not be in this situation than be in this situation. Because when we don't have self-worth, we have fear. And when fear runs the business, runs the show, it's really, really hard. It's really hard because it's a mess. It's a mess. You're there. I don't want to leave this band. Maybe I will never be called to another gig again. Maybe I will starve and I won't have enough money. But when you have self-worth, you say, the most important thing to me is to be loved by myself, is to feel good. And if there is a bad situation, I can take myself out of it. Maybe I won't have another gig for the next few weeks or months, maybe. But the most important thing is to be happy, not to be in a band. Then the next band you'll be in will be so good. You will be so good in it. It will be so good to you because you're ready. And that's I think that's a good message to learn at any age, not just when you're old, like me, 42 or 60 or 70. You can learn this at a very young age. Definitely. You can make lists, but like I said, the most important thing is to know it, to know you have a place in the world, that you're worth a lot. You don't need anybody else or any external experience to verify that. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And I've been doing this channel and just social media for the last 2 years really intensively, and I really miss the connection with everybody. So I've created this free 3-day improvising challenge starting this Sunday, July 20th. I really want you guys to be there so I can see you, talk to you. It's going to start with a live session, lots of exercises, cool backing tracks, and my personal live guidance every day throughout these 3 days. And it's going to what will grow next to the bass circle, to my community, which is coming really, really soon in August. Yeah, hope to see you guys on Sunday in my challenge, my 3 days challenge, completely free, completely free. That's it. Bye, guys.